Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. I pressed the wrong button. We're live, we're ready to rock and roll. Thanks to everyone that's joining us. We're here for some FC Barcelona members action, guys. We're going to be building some lineups, getting stuck into all that good stuff. If you are not a member, if you don't have your 24-25 season ticket in yet, get it in now, guys, because we are set for a huge summer on Sorare. You can become a member of the channel by jumping into the live chat, clicking the join button below this video, hopping onto the channel homepage and hitting the members tab. And there's a link in the description of the video. If you click on any of these things with your finger, with your mouse, whatever it is you're using, YouTube want you to get your season ticket ahead of the new season, because in the member section for the FC Barcelona community here on the channel, it is all about you guys, building lineups, reviewing galleries, reviewing transfers, and, you know, everything else that kind of goes on in the summer. We'll have internationals, managerial changes, and everything else in between. And where better to get stuck into all that action than right here on the Quinny 3001 channel. So if you do not have your season ticket yet, make sure to pick it up, support the channel, and I thank you in advance for everyone that does get involved with supporting the content here by becoming a member and picking up their 24-25 season ticket. Honourable mention to anyone that does want to do the donations as well. We don't do any perks or anything like that for them, sadly, but if you want to just support the channel, you're not really too bothered about lineup builders and gallery reviews and all that kind of thing, then that'll be for you. So thanks to everyone that does support the channel. Sincerely couldn't do any of this without you. So yeah, thanks to everyone that's joining us live. Fist bump to everyone that's joining us after we've been live as well. We leave this stream, the lineup builder, out public, so if you just want to have a wee bit of Sorare content, watch us build some lineups and do some chat, then you can tap in for that as well. But on a Monday or early in the week, we do gallery reviews, and you won't be able to see that content. We keep it behind the curtain, as we say, because, you know, it's sensitive information. We're talking about your gallery, we're talking about market moves that should be made or could be made or all that kind of thing. So yeah, get your membership so you don't miss out on any of the stuff that happens. If you do get your 24-25 season ticket, you'll also get access to the Telegram group. Telegram, it's just like WhatsApp and Discord had a baby. Don't need your phone number or anything. You click on a link, join the group, and we're in there just chatting Sorare, football, and everything else in between. So yeah, make sure, guys, to get involved any way you can. All the support is greatly appreciated and welcomed with open arms. Fist bumps again to you all. And yeah, we normally just start the stream off with a bit of a preamble so I can catch my breath. You guys can drop the request into the live chat and then we'll get stuck into it. And I think this midweek, it's been a sobering experience for me, let's say. I don't really know where to start with the preamble, but no, midweek football, Celtic SO5-wise absolutely crippled me last weekend. And then coming into this weekend, I've got some teams. It should be kind of fun. But it's, you know, no Celtic teams, no triple deployment of teams and cards and all that super exciting stuff we've been doing. I'm getting tapped in a wee bit more with rivals. I don't know if we'll chat about that in this one. But I'll tell you what I'll talk to you about for a couple of minutes while we get everyone in and comfy for the stream tonight. Make sure to hit that like button so you know as well. You let YouTube know at least anyway that you're having a good time and we're getting stuck into it like a dog eating beetroot. But yeah, how should that? Yeah, I think we'll start off with we have a sad time at FC Barcelona because one of our favourite sons, one of our club legends, has left the gallery, sadly. One of the most successful cards in FC Barcelona history. I'm talking, of course, about the 1 of 10 Greg Taylor. Now, with it being end of season, kind of been saying to the members for a while when we do gallery reviews and stuff, for me, I can't keep the Celtic guys at super rare level and above. I just don't feel that I'm going to have the funds to get the goalkeeper to replace Joe Hart, as well as buff that team out to eventually being 2 or 3 lineups to keep the competitive strength I feel that I maybe had to this point with those cards in an all-star setting. So we sold him, and he was bought off the market, straight, no negotiation by friend of the channel, McBride Ace, and the 1 of 10 Greg Taylor goes with a heavy heart, because when Celtic cards first came out, they weren't cheap, but this guy went cheap, and I thought, Greg Taylor is the one for me. We picked him up for, not too much back then, especially for a super rare playing defender, and Greg, as we go on to, I say he's one of the most decorated players in FC Barcelona history. We sold him at max level as well, and the guy's got, he's he's a 240 demon, he's a card-winning machine, and yeah, he helped us win that unique Ivan Martin as well, Carlo Holsa, so many good rewards, so many good game weeks we had, thanks to this 1 of 10 Greg Taylor, and he does leave the, help me win the Kyogo, come on, club legend, 20 cards earned, wow, what's that column again? ETH value then. So he helped me collect just the thick end of 9 ETH worth of cards, man. And money as well, which is fantastic. Value now 4.2. And I think this is just raw ETH accumulation. 2 ETH is that across podiums, and yeah, across podiums and 240. So a very, very successful card for FC Barcelona. And yeah, we wish them all the best at, what's it called? Mon the Hoops FC, McBride's team. And I'm sure you're going to be seeing this in many more winning lineups for years to come. So it goes with a heavy heart. Now, we're probably banking the majority of that money. I'm not really in the market for too much right now. I feel quite well balanced and set with a lot of stuff, but I'd been eyeing up a little 3% fingerprint for New York, because I've got this big sweaty New York collection, which is all jersey numbers, and some of those players have transferred around. It's a very useful collection for me, but the way things have been rebalanced in Sorare, MLS isn't quite as all-star kind of flexible as it once was, of course, so it's a wee bit different now. Last year I managed to get up to 3% with filling in some of the cards that won the title for New York. That's the reason I really like this collection. This was the title winning year, along with winning, what was it called again? It wasn't the CONCACAF Champions League, but it was like something similar, and it's like a Super Cup kind of vibe with the Liga MX winner. Was it Campeones Cup? Is that what you call it? So I ended up getting like James Sands, Gabby Pareja, just a few guys that filled out that didn't get a card to the season before. But when I look at the New York City team for this year, there's a few interesting players that aren't that expensive that, with all the cards I've got already, I might end up getting at some point. But with some of the new features we've had on Sorare, Instant Buy being one of my favourites, by the way, for rares, and the way the collection games worked out, when we look at the New York City team, there's actually 6, by the way, right? But 2 of them are glitches. I'll talk about that in a second. But there's 4 new rookies on the New York City roster for this year. And I went out and I scooped them all up for pennies, basically. And now, that is sitting 1 card away from a 3% collection. So as soon as I got 1 card I want to use in that NYC collection, it is going to be on 3% on top. Zidane Yanez, I know from following NYC, has got a big rep coming out of the academy. And this Christopher McFarlane captained the England under-17s in an international maybe a week ago or something like that. And, when I seen that, it gave me Jack Harrison vibes. If you know Jack Harrison in the Premier League, he started his career at New York City as one of the top draft picks. So different kind of system, obviously, in America, how it can work. Sometimes he came out of college into the New York team. But anyway, another England Youth International at New York. So I thought, hey, with those 2, if one of them comes good, cool. And then these are 2 guys where never heard of them. One of them's called Jonathan, but so we don't mind that. And this guy's got a cool second name. So 4 wee rookies for a couple of quid between the lot of them. And also, oh yeah, I'll talk to you about this. I actually kind of forgot. We brought Martin home. So this isn't any special Van der Voort card, but we've had Van der Voort in the club, in the gallery, a long, long time ago. And he's a real hero at FC Barcelona. But we managed to pull off a bit of a trade, and thanks to like 15 quid or something that came from that Taylor sale, we managed to get it over the line. We traded a Wallacott, a Hart, who's now retired, as well as like a bunch of in-season rewards that we'd won. Basilio, Fujiwara, Devikas, Rab, Mandas, and then the Wallacott that we picked up for pennies. We managed to wrap all of this trash, guys, and I do, with the greatest respect to all these players, we managed to wrap all this trash in with 15 quid, 17 quid, and pull a Martin van der Voort. Now, he's moving to Leipzig. He should and would be a champion card for me next season, is my hope and my aspirations. So it's good to see him come in. Nice little trade piece there, I feel like I've done as well, to bring in, with Vasilj getting promoted with St. Pauli. And I've now got my 3 champion keepers, lock, stock, and barrel, ready to go. I just need to maybe look at the outfield and see, is it worth it? Like, how are we actually doing? But he was on the market quite cheap. I feel like I had the trade ammo to make it happen, so we did. But yeah, let me have a wee peek. Fist bump to everyone on arrival. That's my kind of little preamble, just to let you know what's kind of going on with me and what we're thinking about coming into the weekend. I'll maybe just put this New York collection on, because I did say there is 2 glitch rookies, so you could really... So, last season's collection, we got rookie Ilinic and we got rookie Carrizo, which helped supplement, the Pellegrini, the Gab P, the James Sands, the Freeze, into... Freeze didn't win the title, obviously, but he's the #1 keeper, into the 3% realm. And then when I was looking at the instant buys to do this for the NYC collection, I couldn't help but notice that Ilinic is still a rookie, which is fun. They've stopped selling him. He's only got, like, how many cards has he got? 4. I don't think they'll be making any more with a rookie on it, because he ain't no rookie no more. And you guessed it, Maxim Carrizo. Still 15, by the way. I don't know how he's... Is he 14 in the other picture, I suppose? And there's only one of this guy been made. I don't think they'll be making any more. So, some limit print rookies there, if you're an NYC aficionado or whatever. But Baccarat, I'm not excited about. But I'll do like Malachi Jones, Julian Fernandez, Alonso Martinez, and there was somebody else, Hannes Wolf. Yeah, so I think if I added those types of guys into the club, Burke Risa as another defender, another Freeze as a goalkeeper, let's see how the season stretches out. But if I went and picked up another couple of cards, 4% is maybe on the cards, and then we've got that nice free season fingerprint. For NYC, it's not as important to me, because it's not like Celtic where I'll be playing 3 full lineups of like Vickers and Dysons and O'Reillys and stuff like that. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at with all that good stuff. But yeah, let me jump into the live chat and see what you guys are all saying. Fist bump to everyone. And first of all, we've got Andre Nusko. Fist bump to you. You've upgraded your membership to a 24-25 season ticket. Andre, thanks very much for the support. It really does mean a lot. I'm glad you've picked up your season ticket. Alex Coombs is in first of all, and he's dropping a request. So I think we can put Alex Coombs first up on the list. Boom. Charlie Dunbar, Stefan Rands, Andre Nusko. Hi, I need help with my champion, challenger, and contender. Now, all I need you to do, Andre, is put your... I'm going to put Nusko. Nusko. No, I don't... So I need you to tell me your club name, and then we can get you up second. After Alex, that's good. Stefan Rands, I need your club name again, because it always throws me off. It's a bunch of letters, isn't it? And then, yeah, you're up for third. Fist bump, my man. Tom Cuddy, fist bump, my man. Henry Sorare, fist bump, good to see you. Henry, hi, I've been struggling with my lineups for this weekend. Could I get yeah, no problem, Henry. Let's add you in. So we had Nusko, and then we had Stefan. I'm just going to put Stefan in this one so I remember it's you. And then after that, we've got Henry. Henry Sorare, boom. And Tom Cuddy with a basic donation. Fist bump, my man. Thank you very much. Really means a lot. Thanks a lot for the support, Tom. NFTM, fist bump. Thanks very much. And yeah, glad to be alive. Ashton Joyce, fist bump. Good to see you. Do you think I should put my MLS priority lineup into D1 Challenger or All-Star? Depends what you want to win, mate. If you're after cards, I think D1 Challenger is probably the place for you to go, because All-Star, even if you get a high tier, there's not much. Like, you could win a card that's out of region, which won't help you immediately. Maybe you could just sell it or trade or something, which would be fine. But even in a worst case scenario, you would rather it be in region. Because if I can use myself as an example real quickly, I'm definitely going to be talking about this in a video in a bit more detail, right? But if you look at what my Celtic cards have won over the last month or so, we've managed to get in-season Hyun. We've got another 2 in-season keepers in that region that we traded for the Van der Voort, Basilio and Rab. So I got 3 in-season playing goalkeepers, but we've got 1 defender in Nara, Almendra, Broholm, Duplessis for midfield. And then that means for our one classic card, we can bring a contender forward in. And I could play in season, I could play classic for this. But this is like, even though, like, so the point of this is, it's none of these cards, with the exception of Almendra, I'm not happy to win, to be honest with you. But because they're in the region, like, you know, they complement what I've got, and depending on the fixtures in the game week or whatever, they maybe open up an option for me or give me some variety to maybe chop and change my gallery with. So if it's pure card acquisitions what you're after, I would stick with the region. Unknown Reg, of course. Nusco, copy. I'll probably remember that one now. Nusco, there you go. And Stefan Rands, there we go. Stefan, HCA. Does the copy and paste work? It does this time, jackpot. Any opinion about the latest announcement? If they release more new season cards early on, it might dump prices of Classic or not. Now, I'm happy to get into that, but I would rather do it member style when we do the gallery review stuff. We'll see how tonight goes. I'm happy to shoot the breeze and chew the fat with these. Or we can maybe do a specific stream around it. I'm not against that either. And that's a steal for VDV. Vanderveer, fist bump challenge. I'm glad you think so. It's great how you've actually won an in-season team for the summer. Yeah, like it is. They are, and again, just with that region, it's like, you know, European calendar, and they've won my summer cards. You know, so again, if I can just point to, I see, I'm going to make a video about this. You can kind of see where it goes ultimately. You know, and it just irons in what I've been saying to you guys from day one. You will not be playing one or the other. You will be playing Classic and in-season. So I've ended up putting it in Classic, but I could play it in season. But look at that, I've got Heber in China, you know, just top him up there. The defender is crap. We don't know what's happening with Almendra. And, you know, it's Classic, so I could just roll somebody else in. I don't need them to be all in season. But this could be an in-season team, you know, and I've essentially got that for nothing. So if I did scoop up some stuff, and I've even been weighing up, do I buy a defender? Because this Nara guy just doesn't score above 50. And then, you know, check out Almendra and see if he's going to play or do whatever. But then I thought, just put in a classic and then maybe I'll win somebody. So that's kind of where I'm at with this. But yeah, that's kind of the long and short of it all. Thanks for replying. I play limited, by the way. Don't know if that would change your answer. No, because I think like, it's all relative in terms of like how many cards are paid out, because limited has so many more to pay out. So I don't like. I think it changes when you get to the blues and the blacks. But I think beyond that, like we're kind of all in the same boat. Relative strength against the leaderboard and how many rewards get paid out, etc. No problem at all. Ashton, by the way, I don't mind. I don't mind shooting the breeze with yous or anything like that. But when it is members content, I do need to keep it to the members because that's what it's all about. The guys that are supporting the channel and whatnot. But fist bump, Ashton, I really appreciate the interactions and stuff. Now, normally, what we've been doing with this builder is we've been turning the comment section to members only, right? But I do like a bit of chat, you know, and I've just like, hey, we'll just leave it for tonight because I can see who is a member with the icons and we'll see how it goes from there. If it gets too busy or too clustered, then I will change the mode so it's members only that can chat. But, like, you know, when we've been doing these, there's only like 20 or 30 of us sitting chilling. So why not let everyone have a wee chime in if they want? Right, so let me get comfy. I hope you guys are comfy as well. Do I want the heating on? I think I'm okay. Right, okay. Where to start? Alex, what are we after? Under 23, 240, 270. Okay. Oh, yeah. Love this. Oviedo playing Andorra. I think he runs into your under 23 team, doesn't he? Yeah, nobody else here really comes close to that, does it? Now, the Girona team's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass, but the good thing about Eric is he has nailed on to play. Really good game at home at Granada. I was listening, I read the press conference for the manager, and he wants it to be like a bit of a celebration match, you know, to kind of honour the season they've had, etc. So I think that they'll be out there to get the win. Pacheco could be an interesting one. He's on to start. Miguel Gutierrez, it says here he's unlikely or whatever. I think he's in. Miguel is the peaky one. I think we put Miguel in. Yeah, I think we put Miguel in for peaks, but Eric for safety. So if there was a wee bit more dubiety around Miguel, I would play Eric, but I'm quite confident Miguel's going to play. Yuto Suzuki is the man, isn't he? Vidovic playing Rudez. Oh yeah, sign us up for that. Then an attack. Yeah, Take, I'm not too sure about. I don't think he starts or does well enough to get into your top team. But if we look at Real Madrid, does Rodrigo start? Yes, yeah. So I think Rodrigo's the man to go with here. Vargas at home at Philly. Yeah, taking Rodrigo. And fifth man is interesting. So you've got some good options. But I'm probably going to lean into Yuito Suzuki. Yeah. I think that's where I would go. I'd probably captain Vidovic just because he's playing Rudez, and that could just be disgusting. And then we get 240, 270. No problem. This is good fun. I like that under 23, by the way. That is definitely like top card capable. Right, 240, we want a good cap budget left over. Now, Jorgensen at 49 is good because Osasuna are not a big scoring team. The clean sheet is in jeopardy because Osasuna are at home. They're generally half decent. And Schulte at 44, I don't know if he's in a much better situation, to be honest with you, away to Orlando. So I'm going to try with Jorgensen. We'll come back to defence last, like we do, because we want to get a bit of punch into midfield. I think Santirod, yeah, McGlynn, I think some of these guys are a wee bit too expensive, but maybe Jung-Won, away to 10th. Higashi at 51. Higashi could be a good shout at 51 points here. And then we've got Muriki at 43. I think Muriki's a really good cap player. I think we used this last week. He's just been 97 points remaining. So let's see what defender we want to use. If we got a good... A Pacheco at 44 could be amazing. Yeah, I really like Pacheco at 44. Really cap friendly. Good game for a last man tackle as well as like a good clip on AA. Like, you won't get the clean sheet points against Atleti, but if he can still collect like 20 and then jam his way into a last man tackle or a goal line clearance, he does have that in his locker. 53 points remaining for the final stud. And we could play Shooter Nakano, who is our top rated guy here. We've got Matias Oliveira but as well. I think I would maybe take him if he's on to start. So Napoli are here. Oliveira. Yeah, let's play him. Oh, it's a disgusting card. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to captain him for that. Love that. Double A rated. Fantastic. And then that'll take us to a 270. So we get a decent goalkeeper pick in there, actually. But just as I see that, we've got 7 points remaining. Is there a Apex key? Oh, yeah, we could maybe get the better guy in. Double A rated. 17th against 13th? Is he better? Is he that much better? 10th at home at 4th. Makic. Away to Gorica. This guy does stand out as being the best. So let's just put him in because, yeah, we can fit him. Lovely team that, by the way. Lovely team. Mid-target. Mid-target with that bad boy. No problem. And then, yeah, I think I would take the Makic in here. Or maybe Schulte. No, I think Makic is against a better team, potentially. Eric is expensive, but maybe we can make this work alongside Bassett at home. 97 points remaining. Do we have a cheap forward? We've got Borja Baston on the bench. Kerwin Vargas. Angel Correa. Yep, let's take him. He's playing Sociedad. That doesn't conflict with anything here. And that leaves us with 53 points away. We've got Nakano. What do you do? Could you win as a card? Oh yeah, Nakano could win as a card. That's fun. Boom. Love that. And I would probably captain Eric, but Cole Bassett is L1562 for good reason. Is he punching or is he just doing 70s and stuff? Can punch. They're at home as well, aren't they? Yeah, so that's kind of what he's doing at home. Solid AA, not really the decisives there as often as you would want. He is 100 capable, but I think that maybe is what makes the difference here. Let's see what Eric's been doing. Eric has been doing very, very well. But has he been... Yeah, he can punch a bit high, can't he? With a decisive, without not as... Yeah, so I think we Captain Bassett. Awesome, Alex. That was good fun. A bit quicker and easier this time. I don't know if you've... what price is that, Stefan? Oh, it's so. Oh, I didn't even mention that. I'm really sorry, but the season ticket is $3.99 a month in pounds, £1 a week. Ashton Joyce, sorry. Coplay. Oh, we've got some more stuff. Sorry, I've missed a wee bit of chat. what do you think of Giacomakis to Mexico? I think that will be brilliant, by the way. Jacko is just about living his best life. And I think you've kind of seen he is like bottom end European quality. And when you go across the Atlantic, that just makes such a difference, really. And if he's happy and he's the king of the town, like Cruz Azul are going to be paying him a fuck ton of money as well. So he will be super happy. He'll be getting all the birds. He'll be living in a big Mexican mansion. And yeah, as long as he doesn't let it go to his head. He is a bit of a Billy big timer, but I think he loves being the man, loves scoring goals, loves being the hero. And I think he will look at that and go, yeah, I'll rip Mexico up. So Liga MX is in contender as well. So he's moving region, which is great for me. You know, Celtic card coming back into the Celtic fold, as it were. So I would really like to see that move get done because Atlanta are a fucking pain in the arse. For any of you haven't been on Sorare that long, I have followed Atlanta. Ah! Fucker, I just crushed my finger. Oh, for a good couple of years, they were really exciting when they first came into the league with like Miguel Almiron, Joseph Martinez, Tata Martino, even like Gressel and Assad. They had some really good guys. And when I got into Sorare, I got some Atlanta guys. I went and got a shirt. Look at the print on the back, man. Official print is sick. Got a Barco. And Brooks Line is cool. Almada's great. Barco didn't turn out that good. Marcelino Moreno promised to be somebody and wasn't. They've just been so frustrating for so long. And I think Jacko can smell that now. And he's just like, I'm getting out of here. So, should be a good move, I would say, overall. Lloyd, fist bump, my man. Thanks very much for that. Best Sorare YouTuber. I'm so glad you think so. Almada is unreal, but he's desperate to get to Europe. And, you know, I don't know if Atlanta are unwilling or unable, but he is not moved. Liam King, fist bump. Coplice, can you do my all-star rare and limited, bro? No problem, Coplice. Is there a certain membership that needs to be brought for the lineup builder? Yeah, so it's the 24-25 season ticket. $3.99 a month, £1 a week. Alex Coombs, there's your teams, and we've got a really good 70 rating across all of them there, or 70 and above. I think you've got really slick teams. I really like the 240 for mid target. It says 6% chance. Anything over 5, that's when I think, okay, it's being pessimistic, but it agrees with me that it's got a chance. You know, that's kind of how I think about it. Under 23 is lit as well, especially with there being a lot of leagues closing off and stuff. And then 270 could kick ass. Perfect to run with the Celtic stack then. Yeah, you don't have to rely on Kyoko and Maeda now, not for sure. If he does rip Mexico up, that'll be job done in that regard. And then unknown reg is Andre Nusko. I need help with my champion, challenger, and contender. So let's have a click through and let's see what we've got. Are we doing in season or classic? Let's start with classic and see if we've got 2 classic keepers. I think Chesney probably being at home to Monza is probably just about favoured, but Sommer is an AA monster. Don't know how Atalanta are going to do with the hangover from the European final. And yeah, you've not got many other guys that are like nailed to play. Theo's out, this Jallo guy, Kubarsi. Let's see, Atalanta. Yeah, I think Scalvini's coming back in for Hein. I did think there was something Rudiger on the bench. I think we need to start with Kubarisi. In midfield, do we have Barella starting? Where is the Inter team? Yeah, Barella's in. Gundo will be in, no doubt. No, he's not. 50-50 with Fairman. Do we have any latest news? Barcelona completes a new session. So let's see. I think he's available. I think they would say Gundogan's still out or something, but I'm going to throw air to caution on the top team. Is Camavinga on to start? Should be, shouldn't he? Yeah, it's Camavinga season. I think we take Camavinga and Barella, depending on your forward options. That's a good play. We've got Lautaro, we've got Marcus T, we've got Vinny. Ooh. Vinny goes in top team. Keep Lizandro for team 2. Tough because I want to play double forwards. I think that's got the highest chance of success. Is Raspadori going to play for Napoli? Raspadori will play for Napoli, according to this. Kubarsi, Camavinga, Vinny. This could maybe be in season, by the way, for one of them. I wouldn't force the issue. I would rather play Lautaro here. Captain Vinny. I just want to test this out. I might come back. I might delete that and try it again. But then in this team, if we go Sommer, yeah, your defense is kind of screwed. This guy's going to play for Salernitana. Is Rudiger not going to play? No, Rudiger's on. Yeah, so let's take Rudiger. I would take Gundo over Barella. But Barella's nailed. Still got a Marcus T. And I take Gundo, yeah. Over the Raspadori's playing Lecce. Yeah, so let's play Raspadori. I'd go double forward with both of these here. And then, like, Barella's more nailed, but does Barella have the scoring power of Gundo? Not really. I'd rather take Gundo for this team. I'd probably captain him. Okay, so let's see. Charlie Classic. Let's catch up with the live chat. Sorry, Ashton Joyce has got his season ticket. Ashton, welcome to the club, my man. Thanks for picking up your season ticket. Love to see it. Thanks very much. No problem, Alex. Pleasure as always. Let's eat a cookie. Of course, Ashton. No problem, my man. Just let me know your club name. I'll fire you up. Right, Nico Mantle, I think, comes in as number 1. Victor Nelson looks good. Kuiper looks good. And a bit of a Brugge derby. I think Maxim is the peaky one. So, I think we take the peak. L5 is very exciting on this kid. Nice. I'm tempted by this Rashika, by the way, but 5th versus 6th isn't an easy game. What do you do? Yeah. I think this... Yeah, take the form of this guy. Theo Tanaka's starting the game? Why is that not covered? Why is that not covered? I've not got Theo Tanaka in any fucking teams. Benny, no problem. Just drop your club name, mate, and I'll add you in after Ashton. And then Merton just picks himself, doesn't he? I think you go for broke. Go for a double attack. Aye, that's a good one. I like that. What else we got? We got Ganuk. Wait, 6. We got Lamins at home to Anderlecht. Tolan, Meslier in the playoffs. I'm probably going to take Tolan. Or Bolan. And Gasson. He's okay. We got that Victor Nelson, but yeah, we do. Let's put him in. Bobby Scoofs. L5 a 60. Are you doing damage again, son? Yeah, he's okay. Benny 96, of course. Ashton Jones, let me get your name as well, mate, so I can get you up next. Or not next, but certainly before Benny, just because you were in before him. Yeah, your second string mid. Because Gedson's out. I fancy the Rashika, just because he's like a Guedes type. You know, he's like an attacking winger. For a midfield card, like getting 11 AA isn't that hard. And then if they do get the decisive, like you can see here, like it's not out of the question, you know. So if he's on to play, I like that. A wee bit weak for team 2 considering how strong the defence is and such. Ouch. Minaj. What are you giving it? Oh yes. Oh yes. He does. He works. Yeah, we like that. Baris Yilmaz, he's been playing as well. He's been kind of hit and miss, but yeah, I quite like that Minaj. He's in a good bit of form. Playing 13th in the table. Yeah, I think I would take him. And then the last man, we could go Ingesson. Shufs. I think we probably would take Shufs for fifth man. I don't see anyone else here that... Yeah, I don't really see anyone else here that would excite me into selection. So I think I'd go Shufs with this one. And I'd probably captain this kid. Maybe Victor Nelson. Do we have another team to build for this region? If we did, don't see Leeds keeping a Quinny. Lamans. Are Besiktas in jeopardy from Kasampasa? That's one thing I want to know. Because if they are, it'll be a good game for the keeper, but they won't be like taking the piss with the game. So yeah, Besiktas need the points. They're not really in danger of being caught by Kasampasa. But yeah, no, I like the Gunuk better than the other keepers there. It kind of makes sense to pick that Ingesson guy because they've got a very good fixture and he scores well enough. Team 3, I think he's doable. Lucas Torreira, we're looking at 8A his way into a 60. Outside of that in midfield, I don't see anyone more exciting than that or more capable than that, overly. So I think we would take Lucky T. I really don't want to play the Yilmaz in attack. Balikwisha playing Anderlecht, is he capable, do we think? Yeah, yeah. If you can get the decisive, AA is there. So I quite like the Balikwisha. Let's check out the Killasoy. In and out. But if he's on to play, I like him. Is he better than Balikwisha? Yeah, low chance of winning, etc, etc. Let's take Semi Killasoy. And then the final man. Maybe take the Balikwisha on this final man just because he's punching power. Yeah, I think we do that. And I'd probably captain Balikwisha on that. But I know I picked this guy ahead of him, but it's just because the Anderlecht game doesn't have that many goals in it. And for the forward, you really do need them to deliver the score. It is team 3, so expectations are tempered, of course. Contender, we've got one keeper. So we've got Fructo, we've got Handel. That picks itself, I think, doesn't it? Then in midfield, nobody really that exciting. But what I'd be tempted to do is forget your contender. Let's put into All-Star and see if we can make it fit a cap. So Fructo, L15 a 53. Handel, very expensive on cap. Alderweireld is a good bit cheaper, but not too different. I know Handel's better, but it means we could get Barella in here. I think he makes a difference to that midfield. We could get Inigo Vicente in here and Fitzy. They would have all been the same team. It's just that midfield is very weak, isn't it? Yeah, so if we put Fitzy in, don't think we can fit into a cap. This would be too expensive. Yeah, way too expensive for a cap. I think I would go back to the region with this. But maybe, I'm just thinking, would this one be more worthwhile being in season? Because I've really buggered my finger up there, by the way. Hopefully it's a wee bit better now. Yeah, so we're trying it in season. That midfielder being a bit weaker might not be too much of a problem. Second versus ninth. This guy's not a bad shout. But it's all the Austria Vienna guys. It doesn't really seem to be a midfielder that really happens here. All the L5s and 15s are pretty naff. Fisher, if we just look at him, he's the best rated on the fixture thing. Yeah, he's not really doing much. So I think it has to be this guy who's just playing a really bad team. Can do good if he's against Rudez, Osterling, Varazden, Locomotive. Yeah, he can do better against teams like this, I think. And then we've got Inigo Vicente, and we've got Fitzy. I would try and get this kind of like D2. I don't know if it's quite D1 capable. I wouldn't put it too low a division either, because, you know, really 4 out of the 5 here are smashers, and then the midfielders a fingers crossed effort. So I'd probably go in season with that, mate. Let's check your names, Ashton. Let's see. So after Coplice, we've got you. It's not that one. Crook FC is the other one. Ashton J. Crook got you. And then it was Benny. Saved. Let's have a look at the teams. Quite happy with them. Let me just clear all the tabs. There we go. Good looking teams. None of them. Oh, one of them. That Champ 2 is at 68 rated because it's not sure what to think about Rudiger or Gundogan for that matter. But I like those teams. I definitely like the double firepower in the top team, because your defender, the goalkeeper should do well, but the defender might not do that great. Camavinga should pull his weight, if not excel, but then the firepower could really make a big difference here. And then, yeah, it's a kind of muted version of it for Team 2. The challengers 1 to 3, I think, are all competitive in their own right. And then the contender for an in-season effort. You could maybe, no, actually, any of these challenger teams could go in season as well, by the way. So it's up to you what you do with them. Interesting. Two Chow Classic and a 240 for Stefan. Chow Classic. Let's have a peeky peek. What do we have to play with? I think Stuver has got a great game here. I like Freeze's match as well. So you get two keepers that you can pick with a lot of faith. A lot of faith. I'd probably take Stuver over Freeze just because of San Jose being worse than the Revs, just generally speaking. I like Lennon at home, but LA is a tough gig. Munir. Yeah, easy top pick. Right, if you've got a heal, I think we play heal with the Stuver. Messi. Messi on to play. Heal is, we'll just check that there. And where is Messi? Messi's on to play. Good. And then it's firepower. Now this division, it needs all the firepower it can get its hands on. I think Denny Bwanga would be the fifth man in this one. I definitely wouldn't. Or Tillman. Is Timmy Tillman more 100 capable than Bwanga? Yeah, I think he is. I think we take Timmy Tillman. Where were you? Boom. 71 rated, man. That is harsh. And in the second Child Classic, we're taking freezing goals. The defender's tough. I think Wagner's the pick, right? But Charlotte are better at home than they are away by a long stretch. You've not really got any alternatives. As I said, I don't like Lennon against LA. So I think we take Wagner. We've got Santi-Rod. Ache is a good game. McGlynn. Take Santi-Rod. Bwanga. And then fifth man, not Gazdag, maybe McGlynn and CDM. Herrera could be good in this game because he will be mad busy defensively. And he'll be taking all the sets and doing all his things. How's he been scoring since he returned is my main question. Yes, he's not going to let you down in the sense he's not going to die, but could he smash, like, what's his big AA games? 34? Does he get to 40 plus? He can. Yes, I think you take him just for that flukiness as well. He does get decisive in this game and bust the LA clean sheet. I think because I need to captain him. Tough game, but you want a defensive midfielder. You want him getting a double-double, triple-double on top of all his corners and crap, you know. That'll swing us to 240. Kick here, yellow card suspension, it looks like. Jesus, what did you do with your keeper here? It's not going to be Clark. It's going to be Tarbo from the looks of it, so I think that makes things easy. Well, Lennon being at home, I think that would make him a wee bit more appealing, but it doesn't really because Atlanta are probably going to get stuffed. Just if he can get something. I'd rather take Harry L because although Charlotte are better at home, they're not going to score 3 and kill a defence like LA can. That leaves us with 164 points. That's fantastic. I think Gazdag at 55 is an easy choice here at this point. It leaves us with 109. Is Uri much worse for 11 points saved? Yeah, he is, isn't he? Needs that goal. Carranza still needs it, but he's a bit more likely to get it on recent form. Jordan Morris, Rui Diaz. Actually like a bit of that Seattle coming into it, but where is the Seattle team? Achi's there. Where is Seattle? There's Seattle there. Rui Diaz, Jomo. I think I take Rui Diaz just for penalties and stuff as well. That leaves us with 62 remaining. We can't quite fit in McGlynn. Yeah, there's no other cheaper options to be made there. Is there any points to be saved on Harry L? Maybe Glasnes? Yeah, Glasnes. Let's take Glasnes in here, and then that means 64 points remaining. We can get... Oh, we can't get McGlynn. Still going to stick with that choice. I think the centre-back away is a better option in any case. No McGlynn. Carranza. Kind of like Jordan Morris. It is 240. They could link up. Probably do something like that. Maybe not as mid-target capable as we would like on the face of it, but I don't think we can do anything more to get the midfield any stronger with that McGlynn. And I think Jomo and Rui Diaz can both just do their bit. So yeah, I would go with them, Stefan. L15 tempts me towards 240 with Herrera, with the others being a high L15. Yeah, I get that. Don't think it really opens any better forward options for you, but Henry, yeah, I do have your request, mate. You're in. Jack P, fist bump my man, good to see you. Yeah, I don't think I would be altering this, to be honest with you. Maybe the fifth man. I'm up for discussion on that, but of the 240 lineup, but that's your top classic team. And I wouldn't want to take him out of that. Actually being him. Henry, you're next. Hey, look at that timing. We're struggling my lineups this week. Could I get under 23, 270, 240? Excellent. Under 23. A lot of options or a lot of opportunities under 23 this week, it feels. Fructo is going to be your keeper, isn't he? Yeah. Fructo. THB, big game player. Marmol at home to Alaves, last game of the season. I like THB in this one. Aidan Morris. Yep. Iodine. Yep. And then fifth man. McGlynn is the easy pick. But someone did catch my eye a minute ago that was a bit further down. El Canus. He's playing USG. Corridor. Playing St. Etienne. No thanks. Moliero. Let's look at the Las Palmas team. Quite full strength. Do they need to do anything? Or are they kind of just having a last day party? Right, they're safe. Alaves, could they do something? Maybe, but probably not. Oh, Santi Moreno. I think I like him because Kansas are not that great right now, and he's a mid that could smash at home. Where is Portland? Mora, Rodriguez, Mosquera. Yeah, he's not in the list, so yeah, we can't be taking him. I like Moliero. I like Madsen. I like Moliero because he's at home. Delorge, Nieper. Yeah, I like Mika Marmo. Alberto Moliero for this one. Good chance of winning. At home, he'll start. I think he complements the rest of this outfit pretty nicely. I think Morris is just the captain by default, isn't he? And then it was 240, 270, Henry, wasn't it? No, 270, 240, beg your pardon. Appreciate it. No problem, Stefan. My absolute pleasure. Excuse me. Right, let's see. 4th versus 12th. Sign me up. Was he under 23? Is he 17 on that card? Jumping Jimmies. Well, we'll keep him for this. Defence will pick last. Let's see if we can get McGlynn into midfield along with Rossi looks a good option. Piqué Fernandez. 5th versus 15th. That leaves us with 91. So do we have any good Gonzalo Tapia? How do you do? Yeah, okay enough. At home, away, at home. Not consistent enough to get into a team this high up the pick list. The Lorgie Reaper, not get a great match. I think I would take Handel over THB, by the way. Just because that Hartberg game's a wee bit juicy, isn't it? Didn't see him before, wonder why. Is he suspect to play? Where is he? Is he not U23 anymore? Is that the problem, maybe? Yeah, I don't think he is. That's probably my problem. So sorry, let's go a step back. So let's try and get the handle in along with the McGlynn. And then we get 92 points left. We got a really cheap forward that could just score a wee goal for us and do his part. We got Tyler Boyd there. This guy, nah, not a good game. Piqué's on the bench perhaps. So yeah, we don't want to be picking him anyway. Adam Buxa. Christian Gutierrez. At left back. And he's a forward. 3rd versus 7th. I don't like that game. More of a 240 play, isn't he? So let's see, extra spot. Do we have any good value? Kalinski on a 46. Marmol 47. Gutierrez is a 45. Koita 48. Quite like the Koita 48. But I'm not sure if that gives us enough room for manoeuvre on the final spot. What we got left? 44? Maybe it will, by the way. Let's do filter. Make this a bit easier. 44. Apply. 10 versus 7. Chris Durkin. Fucking yeehaw. Tierney. Tierney's going to play. Yeehaw, by the way. Love that. Galan didn't train. Tierney's playing. Heard it here first. Against Atleti, like Tierney's a quality defensive left back. He can go forward as well, but he'll be doubling in this game. He'll be picking up a 60, 58, 60, something like that. He'll do well. And if he can get a wee cheeky decisive on his way out of Sociedad, buzzing. Right, so 240. I've got this filter on still, don't I? No, I don't. Sweet. Dane St. Clair, Yarborough on a 33. Austin aren't great. Wow, I was going to say Austin aren't great, but they're 3rd. How did that happen? I think Yarborough's too good cost-wise to ignore. We'll come back to the defence last. Carrying on a 49 is appealing to me. Yeah, let's go carry on. Then an attack. Brian White at home. Aspas at home. Yeah, I'm tempted to put Aspas in here. This Tapia guy at 50 could be good because they're at home at 12. High chance of winning and goals scored and all that caper. So let's just put him in at 50. Leaves us with 108 points. Right, so what defender would be like? None of the top order anyway. So it is like Marmol. Is there another Tierney type player down here? No, I think we go Marmol for this spot. And that would leave us with 61. Can we afford Aspas? 63. So if we spent, let's take the Aspas, and I've just been a bit romantic since last game of the season and all that. Yeah, I think he is. Let's just ignore Aspas. Maybe Rossi. Away, not that. Yeah, let's take Rossi. Oh, didn't mean that. Just because they're playing such a rubbish team, I'd maybe captain him. There we go, mate. Yeah, he's 25 handle, is he? That's our problem. That's the way I would run, mate. Really like these teams. I like the 270, having Tierney and Handel in there. A good double defence there with a powerful mid as captain. And then Koita, it's not a great game, you know, but he's been off it. You think he might finish the season with a bang? At 48 points, yeah, there's nobody in any of the other teams that would be cheaper that we could get in to facilitate. So, yeah, happy with that. Cop place, what were we after? Cop place. Missed call from the ye old wife. Let me give her a wee tinkle. Could you do my all-star, rare, and limited? No problemo. This is good as well. See if you've got lots of teams, we sometimes get like some bigger accounts, like maybe DD and Just Make It. A few other people kind of come in, and sometimes they just ask me to build like their best team, and then sometimes I can help make some decisions for you and stuff like that. So yeah, just to be good for thought out there for all you guys. But Sean John's our keeper. I do like, well, because of your options, I do like the game for Las Palmas this weekend anyway. But who is going to score the best out of the defenders? I am biased towards Marmol, so I'm going to take that. Facundo Torres, is he on to play? Where the hell is Orlando? Orlando. Facundo Torres will play for Orlando. Here's my accent. Hyper cringe or just a bit cringe? Marvin Bernadeschi. Ooh, Bernadeschi is not on to play. Suspended. Okay. I would probably go towards the Moliero again. I think he's just slightly got a better game than Facundo, and I think he's more capable of something than Kirian. I know Kirian's got the track record and stuff. Oh, we've got the Mires cheat code. He's a striker for me, no problem with that. And then, yeah, you could maybe take Kirian fifth man. Facundo Torres, I do like his fifth man as well. He's not really been on it recently, but hard to take him on form, isn't it? I just think he's a wee bit better than Kirian. Yeah, Kirian's like upper cap 240 level. We do have Arana here. We've got Ozdemir. Ozdemir's a bit of a player. He's playing 16th in the table. Yeah, Ozdemir can do good. Yeah, maybe take Ozdemir. Not that high a win percentage, by the way. Maybe that's the relegated teams maybe get something to fight for. Or the team down the bottom of the table. There's another Ozdemir. I like Facundo just for the DP element at home. They're favoured to win. No, it's not by much, but I do like it. And let's see, All-Star Unlimited. Who's the best of the best? Mozzarella away. Drake Calendar away. Sean John at home. I hate picking the guys with the best rating, right? But I suppose maybe Sorry is a good shout. The Mallorca manager's announced he's leaving, and they are away from home, which is not their natural habitat. Getafe have not been in good form recently. They could do with a win, and he is really, yeah. I think Sorry is marginally the shout there. Maybe it is Mozzarella. Maybe I'm being too biased, but not 100% to start there. It's a tough one. I'm going to lean Soria just because. Let's have a look at the table again. Getafe, 43 could get to 46. They could get into the top half of the table, and Mallorca are not getting relegated and haven't really been doing much since they lost the cup final. Yeah, I think Soria is a shout. I think Nelson's an easy pick here. I heard Harry Trades saying it's Monchu season, so I think we can slide him in. Mertens, no bother. But I don't know about Icardi. I don't think we need him. We've got the Mires guy to double up with. I think I'd maybe take the Mires guy. Yeah. Does this Monchu guy actually score well? We need to change him. Let me just check. He can. He can. Yeah, yeah. Is he the best midfielder? But we've got Benacer, who might be. Well, Benacer's playing 20th in the table. He might be on his way to Saudi as face off. Yeah, he's in good form. I think we would take Benacer. Is he on to play? Let me just double check. He is. Yeah, I would take Benacer. Captain is Mertens. There you go, Coplice. That's the way I would run. I think the rare one, the rating. I think Facundo could do better than his L15 suggests. Same with Moliero. Good fixture, good time of the season for both of them. And then you just need the other three to kind of do what we know they can do. I like that. And then the All-Star Unlimited, nice differential in all the spots, really, and some key guys that could smash. So, yeah, I like those teams. And then we've got Ashton. Ashton, what were you after, my man? 2 Challenger or 1 Challenger, 1 All-Star. So let's see what's the play. Right, let's do Challenger 1 and then let's see Challenger 2. Is it good enough for All-Stars? Or if you've got 3, we could do all 3. I don't know if it was an either-or situation. I'm going to take Freeze as my keeper out of these. I know the clean sheet percentage for him is the lowest, but he's got really good AA at the moment. I don't think the revs are all that. You know, for that away split to home, I don't think that's anything to be feared. I do love a bit of Burkey, but I do love a bit of Burkey. But no, I think Freeze has just got the form. Let's check out Pedro. Oh, Pedro's got form as well. But I'm going to take Freeze as number 1. I think Glazy becomes a good number 2 with the form we've just seen. Defence. I don't like Lennon. I think Rodriguez is a good shout at home at Austin if he's AA rated. Tough midfield picks. I think Aidan Morris can go into Team 1 and avoid the Galese. Easy enough. Benteke at home to the Fire. Sign me up for that. And then I like Gold at home better than I do Lucho away, although it's against Team Messi. Gold will be out to show it. So let's see, team number 2. I think I'm taking Galese because of the form. Jalen Neal's good, but does he score good? He can. He can. I think he's more of a team 3 guy than a team 2 guy. I think I would I take the Brooks because he's at home. I like Harriella a little bit better. Game-wise, away to Charlotte. Like Charlotte won't score as many. That's the difference for me between the two of them. I think we take Harry L. Lucho is a captain. Buanga is a top guy. Espinoza. Yeah, this is a good team, by the way. Really good team. Captain Lucho. 82 rated. I like that better than the last one. And then All-Star for Team 3, this is what you think. So we take Burkey. We've got Lucimi we can throw into this. Love that. No extra mids, because I've used them all. Then we've got Polido. And then extra would be Brooks. Or somebody to that effect. Let's have a look at the Colorado lineup. Is Ronan definitely missing out? Now Connor Ronan's in. At home in Minnesota. That's good. I like Connor Ronan. At home in Minnesota. 6.5% card. Slide him in. Yeah, I think, could this even be a 240? 91, 150, kind of 200. And then Neil's 45. So 91, 100, 140, 199. Yeah, so 41. You would have to squeeze a 240 together. Even Ingeverson here, 42. It's not possible. But what we could do with this is slide it in at 270. I'd go Burkey, Lucimi, high percentage Ronan, Polido, and I'd take the Lennon here because of the peak potential. Fits into the cap nice enough. I think I'd probably captain Polido. I really like Polido. Captain's anyone's guess, really. But I would do that with your third teammate. I don't think it's good enough for All-Star. You could play it as your third team in the region. But I think you need that Lucimi to beef it up a bit. So I'd go 270 with your third one. First two teams, 80 and 82 rated. Some stacks and some things broken up. I don't know if how well that will sit with you, but this is the way I would shake it out for sure. Any news on Almada injury? I don't know about news, but we can check to see if it's here. It's still questionable, so that's as much as I can know at this point. Sorry, man. So yeah, Ashton. Well, thanks for picking up your season ticket, mate. I hope you run at least one of these teams, and I hope they smash for you. And then Benny, the last one in the list, I think. Yeah, it was Benny. Could you build my lineups? This is a bit of an open one, Benny. So let's see what we've got to play with. I don't think there's too much going on in limited. But rare, we've got two keepers. Then them fit into something fun. Under 23. Yeah, I thought he was under 23 from earlier. So let's see him. Arnau's not going to start. Okay, so under 23 is out of the water. 54 cap. Is there an exciting 240 team that could be made? So Jose Caro on a 46 is good for cap. Come to defense last. Danny P on a 53 is fantastic. Brantwaite on a 50. Oh, Moreno on a 48. Give me a bit of that. Excuse me. 93 points remaining. Do we have any cheeky, cheap guys? Nico Melamed's not on to start for sure. He would have been perfect as well. He's even bombed out. Yeah, he's been shite. Don't think we can go 240, but we could have a fun 270, I think, for Team 1 with some of the guys we've got there. So Roman, we'll come to defence last, but we've got Danny P, we've got Jerry Moreno, and then let's get that defender in. How many points? We've got 114. We could take Danny Calvo. Yeah, 6 versus 21st. That seems so good, doesn't it? But the Espanyol guys look pretty handy as well, although away from home. He's not that. It can be, but can be. They at home. 61 average at home for that guy. Leandro Cabrera. Bit more solid and decisive capable. And now they're away. So his away form isn't as good as his home form. I think that's indicative of that division. So yeah, I'm probably going to take the Calvo, the easy option there, AAA rated. And that leaves us with 60 points. Monchu. Boom, that's your best team, isn't it? Captain Danny P. Maybe Captain Marino, by the way. Coin toss. But I think that's your best team. Good, strong 270 there. And then I'm just going to put it together on All-Star to see what the best of the rest is, essentially. So, excuse me. Jose Caro. Let's see Sergio Gomez. How do you do? Away from home. Maybe a wee bit better away from home. I'm going to take Cabrera. And then we've got Ricky. Or Downs. I think Downs has got the makeup there, doesn't he? L5s and 15s, all the stronger. And then double attack of Armstrong and Braithwaite. I like. So, that's going to be over 250. Never mind 240. So, is this good enough for All-Star? Does it fit a region? No and no. Well, it might be good enough for All-Star, but it is a thinner week. And I think people have been turned off by card rewards on All-Star, so you might have that go in your favour. If we take the Ricky into midfield, let's try and build this into 240. So I think we maybe are able to do it. So we take, who are the activators? Caro, Ricky on a 43. Braithwaite at the 50. It leaves us with 101. We slide Armstrong in, 44 left. Oh, Sergi the 49. No, we can't quite fit it into 240 even still. Can we save a few points on the Armstrong somehow? But I think that really diminishes the quality of this team if we took him out and maybe went like double defence. Sergio Gomez and oh no, we can't do that. Let's try Sergio Gomez. And then fifth man, 52 points. Can we upgrade the midfielder at 9 points? Nah, I don't think we could we, and get away with it? Any other? No, I don't think there's any other. It's really just if Melamed. Maybe that's the way to go with this, right? Who was the defender we wanted? It was Cabrera, wasn't it? Then maybe go bottom target with this. Your midfield is weak no matter how you cut it. So it's about, that's bang on 240. It's a good omen. So if he comes off the bench at the very least and can get 25 together for us, Caro's good enough, Cabrera's good enough, the attackers are good enough. 270 is possible. I don't think this is mid-target capable, but I don't think it's going to win a card in All-Star. It can't go into a region together. You're saying you can add somebody, so like yeah, if you could go and get a cheat code L1535 guy, or swap Cabrera for Gomez, and then we can get a cheat code L1541 card. I would do either one of those things if you are going to step into the market, but I'd make sure it's somebody who is bought cheap, like super cheap, or you're going to use for ages anyway, somebody you might have bought anyway. But I think their 270 is lit. I would definitely run that as team one, my man. And this is at the end of the request, guys. It's been a good one tonight. I'll show you my teams that I've got provisionally set for the weekend. Obviously, I need to check this whole Almondra situation and if I play this classic or all that caper. But Under 23, I'm putting a wee decent team out here. Tavon and Sante together, Thiago and China, and Broholm is at home to Christensen. I think is the team he was at last year, so he's in good form, and you know, it's about playing former teams. Nice wee FC Barcelona collection effort into All-Star. High XP cards everywhere. Ferran's not on to start, but you know what Ferran's like, and don't really have any other mid options when it comes to this team. And then good 240 super, really good 220. Van de Voort makes his return in this division, such as my lack of midfield options. The 220 rare is throwaway, and 240 is another strong mid-target effort. And then otherwise, it's just a bit of champion. We've got two teams running. The rare, I'm not holding my breath on because, like, you know, Becker's playing all black. So can't get that excited about it. And then the super rare one's fun. But again, Brace doesn't get an easy game. Skorupski could just get fucking rotated on us in the series, not get an easy game. But, you know, yeah, see how it shakes out in the end. Couple of teams. Quite excited for some of them. Another thing in them are mad, amazing. I like the 240 super, to be honest. I quite like that. Sorare's got a good fixture. The Girona guys have got a great fixture and are all on to start. And Traore is a cap enabler. This is bang on 240. He's got an L15 of 37. The 220's hot as well, by the way. Ilic playing at Atalanta, who just played last night, obviously. And Torino, he's been good form as well. Ilic getting team of the week, scored last week after that as well. So yeah, I've got a wee bit of excitement ahead of the deadline show tomorrow, where me and Harry Trades will be going through all the latest team news and expected predicted lineups across all the Sorare global fantasy football. When I come off the stream with you guys just now, I'll be going away and programming it up, so make sure to hit the reminder bells and all that good stuff, because you need to be on the deadline show before you lock your teams. You need to come in and hit the like button so you can get your good luck, so you don't get any DNPs, and if you win any boxes, you're going to get cards in them, you know, rather than just bloody power-ups and all the rest of it. And also it supports the channel, supports the content, and it's where everyone gets all their latest intel before the weekend, before the game week, and make those final decisions. Am I going to play the guy here, there, or do I have a team, do I not? You know, really enjoyed all the lineups we managed to build tonight as well. Some really good options for you guys, and I feel that I always get the most excited about like being in the middle of the eye of the storm when like all of football is on from like February to May, and when the season starts like August, September, October, we still have a wee bit of that when the European season starts. But when the European season drifts off, or when there is only like one section of the calendar or one section of the globe playing, you feel that some of the budget teams get a wee bit more powerful. So if you were like creeping into tier 5s and 4s, you maybe find all of a sudden, hey man, tier 3s are within reach all of a sudden, and you know, extrapolate that out from wherever you're at. So it'll be fun to see how some of these teams shake out. Thanks to everyone again for the support. We had some people picking up their season ticket for the first time today, so thanks very much to all of you. We'll be back Monday or Tuesday, something early next week, and we'll be doing gallery reviews. I'll get all that booked up, and we've got tons of content coming out on the channel for Sorare stuff, football stuff, and everything else in between. But yeah, thanks to everyone again, and I'll see you tomorrow for deadline show, as well as other content here, there, and everywhere. Stay out of trouble, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.